I didn't watch the whole shit though.
Yeah, he spoke Spanish on that bitch, really flexing it, man. So I'm glad you're doing it, bruh.
No, that's like a comedian.
He had dreads. What was his name? D something. D Smoke?
Oh yeah.
D Smoke?
Yup.
Yeah, I want to say Pop Smoke, but I know it's not Pop Smoke. It's D Smoke, right? Huh?
Was it Rhythm and Flow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rhythm and Flow. Yeah.
Smoke, yeah.
He really killed it because he was speaking Spanish. Yeah. And so this dude did that, man. He was really flexing on him. He has a great album coming out. What it sounds like. I think I just dropped something I wasn't supposed to.
It's all good. It's all good.
So I might not make it out here, guys.
We'll see,
I'm playing. But yeah, guys, I have a great guest. Without no further ado, I'll let him introduce himself to you. That was a bar on accident. King Trip, guys. King Trip, welcome to the Sit Down Podcast, man. How you doing? How you feeling?
Yo, what's good, bro? We chilling, bro. We chilling.
What's a Sunday like for you right now?
It's like this, bro. Crown Row in the cup. Cheers, my boy.
Cheers,
We
my
good.
guy.
We
Thank you for coming on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Such at a short notice, too.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best shit, though.
Man, so I have no idea anything about you, dude. So first thing I want to ask,
Yeah.
what are the face tats? What did it say? Is that okay to ask?
Yeah. The face tats. Bro. I mean, this one here says muy raro. So it's very rare in Spanish. Overlord. That's the name of my album. My last album.
No way.
Yeah. So
Dedication.
then it's very rare, which is the same one as this.
Okay.
CA, California. Shit, I just got very rare on. My brand's on me hella times, bro. So I got it on my face twice. I got my city on my daughter's name's on my head.
You got head tats?
Yeah, we in here, bro.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, as far as my face tats, I got my brand on me twice in English and Spanish. I got my kids' names. I got their lips on me. I got my city on me. And my logo again, bro. I'm like 6'9", but the good 6'9", bro. I got my shit on me. I rep my shit hard, bro.
Hey,
I actually got Lil Bones on the beat right here.
Little Bones on the beat?
Yep, that's my nephew.
Yes,
so, you
sir.
know, I gotta support, bro. You know what I mean?
So the brand is what exactly?
Very rare.
Very rare.
So very rare would be you got Lil Bones, you got King Trip, you got like Absurd, which is my cousin right here. Like we got all our peoples. But for most people, if you ask them, like, do you know them? They're going to be like, yeah, very rare, Room 33. Like,
Right.
So we all have our own identities, but at the same time, we all have, like, a hub, which is, like, very rare, Room 33,
Like
you know
a
what I mean?
base.
Yeah. So we all have our own identities, but we all have our own brands at the same time. So very rare would be mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and how'd you come up with that?
I feel like I've always made music, bro. I've always made music, and when I thought it was time to really take it serious and come out as an artist, first of all, I had to think of a name. I used to be Trip, Young Trip, and I thought if I'm gonna really put my name on something, like, I gotta come up with something dope. I couldn't shake the Trip because that's like a name that was given to me. You get a name they give you, and that's the name you get, and and that was my name, so I couldn't change the Trip. But it's like, if I'm gonna be Trip, I'm gonna be the king of this shit, bro. Like King Trip. So I added the king to it. And then I also knew I needed to come up with like a brand. I wanted to make clothes. I wanted to make like not a record label, but I wanted to just have like a hub for everything. So I was trying to think of something. I was trying to think of a name, and I wrote down on the paper, like, I need something that signifies like very rare, something that's very rare. And I went forever, like, what's another way to say very rare? And in the end, I was like, shit, very rare, bro.
Yeah,
like, it was there the whole time,
Right in your face.
Yeah, there you go. That's how I came up with that, but yeah. So that's what I've been pushing, just very rare music.
Very rare music. Yeah. Okay. And when did you kind of, because you said you've been doing music for a while. How long has that actually been?
Yeah, I feel like me and him, which is my cousin, we hit the studio. We were like 15, we were like 13, 14. We were recording on a little boombox and shit. Then at one point, we knew someone who had like a studio, like ties to a studio. So we tapped in. We're probably like 15, 16 at that point. We recorded our first song, and then we've been recording since then, but I feel like I didn't take it serious. I didn't be like, I'm going to try to really be an artist till, man, maybe it's only been like 5, 6 years at the most that I've been like, I'm going to actually try to push this shit. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I really love how you just said only.
Yeah.
Like 5-6 years or something, just like
Nah, because we do it. We've been doing it forever. Like, if you ask me how long I've been rapping, we've been hella rapping, bro, like forever. But when I felt like I feel like I need to actually take a real shot at shit, it's only been like 5 years, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and I say only because you get better every day, bro. Like, you could start 10 years from now, and you get better 10 years later. Like, I feel like I'm barely at a point where I should be putting shit out, and my shit's really hitting right now. And like, I feel like I'm at my best right now, fucking 10, 12 years later, you know?
Right.
Like, yeah. So I started a long time ago, but right now is where I want you to hear me, is what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah.
It was a long cocooning stage.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
And that's honestly, dude, right off the rip, like, I mean, we're what, 15 minutes into knowing each other?
Yeah.
But right off the rip, just like that phrasing, bro, is very important because like only 5 years in, like if you were to tell somebody like you're not gonna get good until like 5 years from now, they're gonna be like, well, I ain't gonna fucking do it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So your perception of time and all that is really great, bro. That's a strong mentality to have, especially in something where it's like it's crafting, bro. It's like creative. It's hard work. It's like music is a very hard industry, not to only break into, but to even fucking do.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like I've been through hella stages. Like, you start rapping, you got to find yourself, bro. You got to find yourself. You got to find your sound. You got to find what works for you. And I've been through hella stages, like, and I feel like I've barely in the last few years found who I am. I found what beats I need to be on. And, you know, and that's when I started pursuing shit. Like, when I figured out who I am, where I sound good, you know, and that's when I was like, all right, this is what I'm going to do, bro. And, you know, it don't matter that I've been doing this for 10 plus years, because to me, I've really only been doing this shit for like 2-3 years, because this is who I am. I found myself, and you know what I mean? Like, I've been applying myself and my talents to this, how can I say it, bro? Like I've been doing it forever, but I feel like I really only been doing it for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, because that's when I got really serious about it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah.
What are some of the, can you speak to me about a little bit of like, about those phases, and kind of speaking to other younger artists that might be going through that right now? Like, what is that like? And like, what are some of what were your thought processes going into them and coming out of them? Like, what were some of those phases about that you kind of had to go through?
I mean, me personally, I started when I was young, so I didn't know how to find a beat. I didn't even know what kind of beats I sounded better on.
The basics.
Yeah, like, we're doing a lot of sampling, using a lot of shit that already existed. Like, for me, it was finding beats, finding out what you sound better on, what you sound best on, and shit like that, bro. Like, you go into it young, and you kind of just take what you could get. You know, I feel like nowadays it's a lot easier for people. You come in, and there's already people like Bones. Like, you can go right to Bones, and he's going to direct you to where you need to be, like, instantly.
Coached up.
Right, yeah. Whereas when I started, I had to figure out where to get beats, and I took whatever I could, and I recorded wherever I could, type shit. And
it was
like,
a lot harder back then.
Yeah, now you can go to the store right now and buy a fucking studio, bro, and connect that shit, and you're on, bro. And
it's just talent,
you know what I mean?
Point.
Yeah. It wasn't like that for us, bro. We had to take what we could, and I felt like it's cool though, because it helped me grow, and I feel super comfortable where I'm at now. Like, give me any beat, and if I ain't fucking with it, I ain't fucking with it. Like, I know where I need to be and shit, and it took a long time to figure that out, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of people nowadays just jump into shit, and I don't want to say it's handed to them, but like, we really put the work in and shit to know where my sound is and where I need to be, and I feel like that's why I'm so good at what I do, bro. You know? Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
that confidence and that groundwork is very important.
Yeah.
You know, because I was speaking to Bones about, like, I feel like I mean, with anything, as long as you stick to it, you're spending your whole entire life to figure out how to do music like you.
Yeah.
So you imitate other people, you try these things because that person did that, you try and you're always just trying to, like, figure out how you do it.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that took you 10 years.
Yeah.
And I hope that speaks to everybody that's listening right now, especially if you're an artist, especially if you're creative. Like, this shit does not happen overnight. Like, it does not happen within an instant. Yeah, you might go viral and get popped, but you don't want that to happen too early.
Yeah.
Because if it happens to, imagine if that happened to you 7 years ago, you're 3 years in and you just popped off one song.
Yeah.
Like, where would you be at now? Like, you know, no backing,
bro,
no vision of who you are. Like, that's how people get lost in that shit.
I mean, nothing against that. If you blow up off your
No,
first
yeah,
song,
yeah.
this shit, more power to you, bro. But I feel like when I get into the studio, or I'm not nervous for shit, bro. Like when it comes to me, I be in the studio with people and they get nervous, bro, and they be like, "Fuck, I'm nervous. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do this." Or like, "Bro, I'll go anywhere, bro. I don't care where you put me, bro. I know what I could do. I'm confident, and I feel like all that time put me there. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
I mean, you got 10 years of work behind you.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, for
That's,
sure,
That's
yeah.
something for sure to lean into, bro.
yeah, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
something to lean into because that's your advantage.
Yeah,
It's your advantage, man.
for sure.
Who inspired you to even get into music? Like, how'd you find it? Was it like a family member? Was it like an artist?
Nah, you don't know. I mean, I don't know how shit. If I could think back, I don't know where we started, bro. We just, I'm telling you, this fool right here, we just kind of just turned the shit on one day on. We're like, fuck it, let's rap. Like, it's kind of like we just always knew we could, even though we didn't know we could, if that
Right.
makes sense. Like,
It's like in the family, like fuck, all of it.
yeah, like, yeah, it's just, it was just there, bro. So
your
we
cousin
started.
too, right?
It's my cousin, yeah. It's my cousin, yeah.
Name?
Absurd.
Absurd. We got his cousin over here, Absurd, in the back. So that's who you hear in the background. I don't care if you can chime in anytime you want, but you can sit right here if you want to get in.
I'm
If you, it doesn't matter,
Yeah,
man.
that's all good.
kind of like mysterious. Nah.
Yeah, we got Absurd in the background.
Nah, for
Being
sure.
absurd,
But,
no.
Yeah, but I mean, it just kind of felt like we always knew we could do it. And like I said, we started on a little boom box. Like,
Yeah.
we found beats like Napster, LimeWire shit. Like,
LimeWire, bro.
yeah, bro. Like, we were getting beats.
The
Like,
AIDS
yeah.
version of your that's how you
Right.
give your computer AIDS.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's where we started. And we just, I don't know. I feel like I just remember like always feeling like, fuck it, we need a rap for whatever reason. Like, I just felt like we
just
needed to
called
and
to
we
you.
could. Yeah.